Hello students, this is Savita Yadav and today I am going to teach you Should Wizard Hit Mommy by John Updike. First of all, I want to tell you all what is the story about. It is given in your book Vistas. About the book, you can read it here. John Updike's story is about the child participating in the construction of a story by her father and raises issues regarding parental prejudices foisted on children. Okay, so foisted here is imposed on children. So what is the chapter about? It is given here. So this line also you can read from your book itself. Now the main themes of the chapter are marriage, family, duty, feeling of acceptance by the peers, growing up and loss of innocence. So loss of innocence you can see when Jack is questioning while the story session is going on. Now the basic tale of Jack's story is small creature named Roger. Roger had a problem, went to the wise old owl. Owl sends him to the wizard and wizard performed a magic spell that solved the problem but demanding in payment more money than Roger's skunk had and sent Roger to the well where extra pennies could be found. And when his problem was solved, he went back home to his family and dinner was described in the story. Jo is growing up and she is questioning and reasoning in the story. By suggesting Roger be a skunk, Jo is bringing outside knowledge into the story as she must have learnt about skunks in school that Jack cannot control. Roger becomes a personal character for Jack because he thinks that Jack too was a victim of certain humiliations, insult when he was a child. Mother's blue means the color of Jo's mother's eyes. That means Jo's eyes color is just like her mother and the color of Jo's mother is blue. Okay, that has been described here. Next thing is the story of Roger Skunk is that he was a very bad smelling creature and was very unhappy because his friends never played with him. And then he goes to the owl with his problem. Then owl sent him to the wizard and wizard sent to the magic well where he got the extra 3 pennies. Total he pays 7 pennies to get rid of his bad smell and get the smell of roses. After roses smell, all the little creatures, they played with Roger Skunk. And now Roger Skunk is very happy because when he goes back to his friends, they play with him the game of tag, baseball, football, etc. And when he goes back home, Roger's mother is upset by the smell of roses. Then she asks him, who made him smell like roses? Then he tells his mother that the wizard did so. Now, Roger's mother, she takes up an umbrella and goes straight to the wizard and hits on his head and gets back her son's bad smell again. Jo is not happy with the ending of the story and no longer satisfied because she is also concerned about being accepted by her peers, that is by her friends. She thinks that Roger will not be able to play with his friends anymore. Jo thinks that Roger should not compromise his happiness for his mother. Jo feels that Roger's mother should be punished for changing his smell. Mother's view, Jack's view, and adult's perspective is that a child must know their duties and responsibilities towards their parents and think that individuals' identity is important and we should not change ourselves according to others' will. Roger gave his chance at full acceptance up out of a duty to his mother. Jock and Jack's fundamental disagreement at the end of the story tells us that as a child, Jo feels a duty only to herself and therefore cannot understand why Roger would compromise his happiness for his mother. In the end of the story, Jack is caught in an ugly middle position because of 2 reasons. The first reason is that He is not able to satisfy his daughter by the ending of the story. And second reason is that he is not able to help his wife. Thank you. In the end of this story, Jack is caught in an ugly middle position because he is not able to satisfy his daughter and unable to help his wife paint his furniture. This again has two logical reasons. The relationship of Jack and Claire, his wife, is very unfriendly, as we come to know in the story that Jack does not give defensive answer when he finally goes downstairs. As Joe is growing up, Jack has the opinion that Joe will soon begin contradicting him like his wife. Jack thinks that Joe and Claire do not support him. Thank you.